We continue with these blog posts that I'm reading to you to give myself a little bit of time of wintering before I commence the 4th season of Tankespjan with Helena Roth. I hope you're enjoying these. A Dip in the Sea, first published January 4th, 2019 on tankespjan.com. Headed for town, but before I took off on my bike, I packed a towel, just in case. After recording a pod and having lunch with an at Caspian's, I decided, yes, today is the day for the first dip in the sea of the year. So I rode to the pier farthest from town, the one designated for skinny dipping, parked my bike, took a picture, and started to undress. Gloves, beanie, winter coat, shoes, jeans, long johns, woolen socks, woolen sweater and long tee, and my woolen undershirt. Off it goes, all of it. As I pull my sweater over my head, a door to a somewhat surreal universe cracks open. I grab my towel and headed out to the pier. Sunny, windy, 5 degrees Celsius tops. Probably the same temperature in the water. Tie my towel to the pier to stop it from blowing away. Waves, slippery staircase, hold on tight. And in I go. Hesitate and I would never do it. So I just take one step after the other until I'm up to my neck in the ocean. Cold, yes, shockingly cold. Fully manifest in that other universe, the am I really doing this and can this really be happening universe? Hyperventilate while 2 waves crash into me, then get out. One step after the other until I'm up on the pier again. In the other universe, I get out, cold and wet, and all of a sudden my skin starts tingling. The chill vanishes, the wind disappears, time seems to stop, and I'm totally present to the beauty of it all. The ocean, the sun, the wind, the vastness, last but not least, to myself for doing it, living fully. Grabbing my towel, I rub off while taking my time walking to the bike and my clothes. Slowly emerging from the alternate universe, I dress, happy, pleased, not feeling any cold whatsoever. My soul sings. I did it. First dip in the ocean this year, and I know this dip will be followed by many others. Who would have known that taking a cold dip in the sea would let me travel to another universe? Who would have known a dip in the sea would fill me with this most wondrous feeling? How will you know if you would experience something like it unless you give it a shot? That was the end of the blog post. Just to preface it or face it, I guess. I took my first cold bath for real in November of 2018, at the end of November. So when I wrote this, I was not a seasoned winter swimmer. Since then, I do go quite often. In 2021, I went at least once a week. But the sensation remains. This sensation lingers. I remember the feeling, and even though I don't experience it every time I go in, I do quite often. My one tip is breathe slowly, as slow as you can, and as deep as you can. Because those fluttering, hyperventilating breaths, they don't do the trick. But if you do stay calm, and there is calm to be had, it can be a lovely experience. So I hope you give it a try. If nothing else, turn the off in the shower for the last 15 or 30 seconds when you next take a shower. That works as